Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Great to have you here. The secret battle for your data. Apple versus Google versus Meta privacy war explained. Your data may be one of the most valuable things you own, and three of the biggest technology companies in America are competing over it. Apple, Google, and Meta have built enormous digital empires, but they approach your personal information in dramatically different ways. The result is a hidden privacy war that affects almost everyone who owns a smartphone, uses social media, searches the web, or watches online videos. Apple has made privacy a central part of its brand. The company frequently presents the iPhone as a device designed to give users greater control over their personal information. Features such as app tracking, transparency, make it harder for apps to track users across other companies' websites and apps without permission. Apple's message is simple: your data should belong to you. But there is another side to the story. Privacy has also become a powerful competitive advantage for Apple. By restricting certain forms of tracking, Apple can differentiate the iPhone from Android devices and strengthen its relationship with customers. Privacy isn't just a feature, it has become part of Apple's business strategy. Then there's Google. Google operates one of the world's largest digital advertising ecosystems. Search, YouTube, Maps, Android, Chrome, and countless other services generate enormous amounts of information about how people interact with the internet. That information can help Google deliver more relevant advertising and improve its products. Google's challenge is unique. How do you build a privacy-focused future while operating one of the world's biggest advertising businesses? The company has introduced privacy controls, reduced reliance on certain tracking technologies, and developed new approaches to digital advertising. But because advertising remains such an important part of Google's business, its privacy strategy is constantly under the microscope. And then there is Meta. Facebook and Instagram have transformed social media into an advertising machine capable of connecting brands with highly specific audiences. Meta's business depends heavily on advertising, and the better advertisers understand audiences, the more valuable its platforms can become. That makes data extremely important, but Meta has faced growing pressure from regulators, privacy advocates, Apple, and users who question how much information social media companies should be allowed to collect and use. Apple's tracking restrictions, in particular, demonstrated how a change in smartphone privacy policy could directly affect Meta's advertising business. This is where the privacy battle becomes much bigger than a simple argument about which company is good or bad. Apple, Google, and Meta have different economic incentives. Apple makes money primarily from hardware, services, and its broader ecosystem. Google depends heavily on advertising. Meta is also deeply dependent on digital advertising. Those business models influence how each company approaches your data. And your data is incredibly valuable. Every search, click, purchase, location signal, video watched, website visit, and social interaction can potentially provide information about your interests and behavior. Individually, these actions may seem insignificant. Collectively, they can create an extraordinarily detailed picture of a consumer. That is why the modern privacy debate isn't simply about whether companies sell your data. The bigger question is how companies collect, analyze, combine, and use information to influence advertising, products, and consumer behavior. Meanwhile, America's privacy landscape is becoming increasingly complicated. Federal regulators, state governments, lawmakers, and consumers are demanding greater transparency and control over personal information. California and other states have introduced stronger privacy protections, while policymakers continue debating what comprehensive federal privacy legislation should look like. Artificial intelligence is adding another layer to the battle. As AI systems become more powerful, access to high-quality data could become even more strategically important. The companies controlling enormous ecosystems of users, devices, searches, social interactions, and digital services could have significant advantages in the AI race. So, who is winning the privacy war? The answer isn't straightforward. Apple may offer stronger privacy-focused controls in several areas. Google has enormous influence over the advertising and internet ecosystem while attempting to redesign digital tracking. Meta remains one of the world's most powerful advertising platforms while facing continued scrutiny over data practices. Ultimately, the biggest lesson for American consumers is this: privacy isn't just a setting on your phone. It's an economic battle worth billions of dollars. And every time you tap, search, scroll, click, or share, you are participating in that battle, whether you realize it or not. The future of digital privacy may determine not only who controls your data, but also who controls the next generation of the internet. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.